Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
This is BS. You are doing this as a dilatory tactic to help your political friend, your partisan patron. And for you to say that this is something that the court needs to decide because it's something that's unclear in the law is just flagrant bullpucky. And they know it, and they don't care that we know it, and that's disturbing about the future legitimacy of the court.
It's good Rachel can speak. And you too, because out of the gate, this entire, what is it, Chris, 15, 20 minutes will just be me silently seething.
That's not really good for radio.
It's not good radio. You've been in the talk radio game for a little while now.
No, this
Since you were a toddler.
This is all I've got this morning.
That's it?
Yeah. This is it.
This is not good radio.
Do I have 5 or 6 thought bubbles left? What's in them? Okay. Are they legal? No. Okay. Yesterday was a lot, Chris, a lot, Jody, a lot. Yes, I chose my abort the court in lieu of my Hillary was right about everything t-shirt. However, wow, that rat bastard Mitch McConnell crawling out of town right after the wreckage that he's left in the Supreme Court and all of our courts and the Senate. It was so fitting, right? It just sucked yesterday. The Supreme Court, Richard Lewis died. It's just, there's just, see, Clyde's having a tizzy. See, Clyde's
and now Bonnie's having a tizzy.
Yeah.
You can hear me today, at least.
Yeah, you're feeling better, which is the good news.
Yes, we can see your mug. There it is.
Okay. What did I say? You know, that's the thing, Jody. Just about every legal expert said they're not going to take this. And what did I always say? I was like, I don't know. With this Supreme Court, with their ego, with their obvious corruption and bent toward Donald Trump.
It only needs 4 SCOTUS members to grant cert. So it's not the whole court that granted it. It's 4. And
they decided Bush v. Gore in 4 days. And some of those people worked on that. Because, boy, when you want to install a Republican president, they sure do move fast, which is what they're doing here. This is exactly what I've been saying for weeks, isn't it? That they could grant him immunity by virtue of delay.
But if he
grant him what he's asking without,
but if they do it before the election, then Biden can stay in office. I don't think they're going to do it.
I think Biden should cancel the election and just throw an ice cream party.
I agree. And that would freak out
because apparently
Fox News.
he has absolute immunity.
Yeah.
Or, just say, SEAL Team 6, stand back and stand by. I don't know what I meant by that.
I know what you meant.
No, you don't.
It would be legal
if he was granted immunity.
But this is the rat bastardness of it. I guess I'm sorry. This is entirely all of Twitter and Threads. Robert tweeted, the fact that the MAGA Supreme Court didn't outright rule in Trump's favor, but elected to delay the case shows that the most likely scenario is they will eventually rule against Trump. They're just providing the loophole for him to escape anyway if the voters decide to put him back in office. This lets them prevent Biden from having absolute power, but still tilts the scales for Trump. So we, the people, have to foil that dirty plan by voting. I mean, that's the thing, Chris, you and I were talking about, Jen Palmieri and others were saying this morning. It is infuriating, but it is literally the feeling I had yesterday. I'm just like, this really, we got to do this again. We got to do this ourselves because this court is clearly corrupt, and this is why voting matters. And as Ellie Mistal said last night, our friend, they have done playing by Mitch McConnell's rules. You know what I mean? Only for Republicans. We have to expand the court. We've got to do. You go back to every single him denying Obama. And I don't know, we'll ask Dean, we have a legal lad, Dean Obadala, coming up, but I have to ask, I don't know what Obama could have done, because Mitch McConnell, they don't believe in the rule of law. Of course, he flipped on a dime during the election to appoint Amy Coney Barrett. They don't play by any rules. And, I'm sorry, Merrick Garland sucks. He sucks. Oh, my God, I tried so hard to...
What if he had been on the Supreme Court?
I tried so hard to listen to Allison Gill and to be, what do you call it? He would have done less damage on the Supreme Court at least, I tried so hard to be patient, and I understood some of Allison's points, but, people like Glenn Kirshner and obviously Dean Obadala has for a long time been saying this is exactly what we were trying to avoid. Is him being able to claim election interference because now it's so close to the... And I'm sorry, but, he didn't appoint Jack Smith or move until the January 6th committee shamed him. Adam Schiff said that to us on this show. That, Adam Schiff was unbelievably impatient with Merrick Garland a long time ago. And it's just, I know there's enough blame to go around, but oh my God, don't forgive yourself if you are angry this morning, because you should be. Yes.
For someone who's silently seething, you sure are talky this morning.
I
very
summoned
cocky.
it. I reached down and I summoned it because I need to eat, and Bonnie needs to eat.
Yay, Dr. Marty.
Yay! Yay for kibble. Yeah, I'm seething for kibble this morning.
Okay. We need a T-shirt. Seething for kibble.
Yeah, Rachel Bidikofer, Bush v. Gore was decided in 4 days. We cannot just shrug our shoulders. I mean, they're calling this expedited. They know exactly what they're doing, right? I mean, Jody, I don't have your law and order degree, so I don't know the cert and the this and the that and the stay and whatever.
Yeah, we're going to ask Dean about this today. That's important.
Yeah, but this is, as Rachel said, this is bull.
Pucky. She said pucky.
Judge Luddig, God. I mean, I get it. That any legal expert, and everyone's like, oh, they were wrong. Yes, they're wrong, because this is way outside the norm. There is no way the Supreme Court should have taken this.
Unprecedented, maybe?
Stop using that word! Okay.
You're going to hurt me today.
Judge Luddig.
Yeah, he's feeling better. So
Yeah.
watch
Oh,
out.
God.
You're closest to me. So
Keep staplers away from you.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right.
This is a momentous decision just to hear this case. There was no reason in this world for the Supreme Court to take this case. The 3-judge panel of the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia had written a masterful opinion denying that the president's claims of absolute immunity.
Just the fact. You know what it is? I have nothing but to be angry about just yesterday, but now we're going back to 2000 anger, not just 2016 anger. But oh my God, can we say again? Talk about fighting the way the Republicans fight. Mm-hmm. Every study showed that if they had finished the counting, Al Gore wins. Imagine how the world would be different today.
Very different.
And a lot of these justices worked on that case. They were working.
Kavanaugh and John Roberts.
They were clerks.
Yes. So they know exactly what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They are putting their finger on the scale for Trump. Rude Pundit said Sotomayor, Kagan, or Jackson should be spilling all the effing tea right now. Enough acting like the Supreme Court's a bunch of high googly mooglies of the law that needs to operate in super secret. We need to know what effing justifies taking the immunity case after the appeals court unanimously eviscerated it. Chris Hayes, I think the news is not being conveyed properly. The MAGA majority burned 2 weeks before they did this, then show zero hurry in arguments, really just as much an obvious attempt to stop him from facing trial as possible. That's the other thing. So Jack Smith asked them, take this, just, let's expedite. They say
he has
no.
in December.
Yes, right? They say, oh, no, we have to wait for the
Circuit
the
court.
esteemed DC Circuit Court, right? And then they do, and they're like, oh, well, we need to hear it anyway. Talk about calm down paternalism. Oh, there, DC Circuit. We're the Supremes. We need to take this. Right? I mean, every layer of this is so infuriating. And thank you, Bob Seska. He said, even if Trump is convicted and sentenced in every single case, none of it will matter if he wins in November. So it's up to us. We decide. And as of right now, I'm feeling optimistic they'll lose this election, but only if we want it badly enough. I hope this pisses people off to such a degree. Throw every single one of these motherfuckers out, these Republicans like Mitch McConnell. Oh, my God. Of course he gets slithering out of town. My God,
Well, he's technically not retiring. He's just giving up the
Right.
leadership.
He's giving up
I mean, I was
Whatever.
already ripped about the Georgia thing yesterday. Talk about the importance of judges. I have to ask Dean too, Jody. How did this judge allow this prosecution of Fani Willis and Nathan
hearsay.
Wade to go forward? I've never heard of such a thing. Have you? You allowed a guy on who's being prosecuted on that side. And in the end, he's just gossiping. He's just gossiping, but you allow a trial to go forward, televised, getting in Fani Willis's panties. And now so now the damage has been done, and this guy's like, I don't know, this is stuff I heard, I was gossiping.